Happy New Year, my friends. I hope everybody's having a good new year so far. Just getting ready to go over to Dollar Tree to see what's new, especially in the organization department because it's January and I think that's what we're supposed to be doing now, right? We're supposed to be organizing everything. I feel like more January is a time to do a reset, not in this big, huge way, but in this slow, relaxing, at your own pace way. And I'm sorry, I'm holding the camera because I thought I could hold it without setting up a tripod, but if I'm a little wobbly, I apologize. So I'll be quick. I won't like make you nauseous by watching me wobble around. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over to Dollar Tree, see what they have. I see the Valentine's Day stuff is there too. I mean, I'll show you guys. I'm nowhere near ready for that. My Christmas tree is still up. I'm looking at it right now. I want to leave it up for a little while longer because I really love it at night. I took down a lot of the decorations around the house, but the tree is still up. And my gingerbread, they're gonna stay up for a little bit because they make me happy. So I'm gonna go over to Dollar Tree, see what they have. If you could see behind me, on the chair behind me, I'm in my dining room right now. And I have to have blankets on every chair because the kittens have decided that they love my dining room chairs. So we have to figure out what to do with that. I have to get a nail clipper and start clipping their nails because they're running all over. They're getting very comfortable. So let's go over to Dollar Tree and see what they have. And then stay tuned because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the things that I get in Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give you my number one advice and some tips and tricks on organizing and getting yourself reset for the year. But like I said before, take it nice and slow. There's no rush. Oh, let me focus a little more there. There's no rush. Nobody's judging you. This is what you do at your own pace. I know all the ads now are new year, new you, and we're all gonna lose weight, organize our homes, make lots of money, budget, take fabulous trips, if you listen to social media and advertising. But you gotta do you. So we're all gonna have a realistic reset and ease into the new year. So come with me, let's go to Dollar Tree, let's see what they got. We'll start there, and that's it. So come along, let's go, come on. my friends, welcome back. So it's actually the next day. I went to the dollar store yesterday, and then I went over to Trader Joe's. I've never seen Trader Joe's so crowded. Maybe because it was a Sunday, I don't know, but it was not an enjoyable experience. There was nothing to really show you guys because it was just like wall-to-wall people there. And I didn't see anything really new. I'm sure they might have some new things, but I did not see them. You know, all the fun seasonal stuff is over for the holidays. So I guess the next big thing, like a group of things anyway that they'll have, is probably the spring stuff. Hopefully that'll start rolling in soon. But I did get some stuff from Dollar Tree. I was a little disappointed they didn't have as much in terms of organization that I thought they would. So I did get a couple of things. Got a couple of very few Valentine's Day things. Not much, some restocks, but let me show you what I got, and then we'll talk more about how we're going to use stuff and how we're going to make this a really good year. Like, we can really make this a great year if we want to. And I know I want to, so I hope you guys will join me in the challenge. So, okay, so starting out with like some basic things. I needed a planner. This is actually for work. I needed a planner for work. $1.25, just good basic planner. Got my days and weeks. You know, they had a lot of pastel colors, but for some reason I was gravitating towards this color. And then I got a little notebook also to take notes for work. It's got the little elastic and just lined papers. I already started using it today at work. So, and I thought the cover was really pretty. Like, I just thought that was a really pretty pattern. $1.25. It's Jot. How many pages? 60 pages. Small, but this is the size I wanted. Got that. Then I got some, oh, I thought these were really cool. I don't remember if I took any video or pictures. If I did, I'll put them in. They had like these little stone trays with like a terrazzo look. Am I saying that right? Terrazzo. And they had gray and this color. So I thought this would go nice in one of my bathrooms to put the soap, maybe like a hand lotion on. For $1.25, like, you really can't beat it. So I like that. I got that. They had them circular. They had them a little bigger and they were circular, but that wouldn't have fit on my sink. But the little oval one fit nicely. And then I've been looking for these, and I see people with them, and I was so excited to find them. These are the shimmer powder, the edible one, like for cookies and cakes. And I got silver and I got gold. I don't know if there are other colors. Comment down below if you've seen other colors in your stores. But I really wanted these for cookies and cakes and just for baking. So I got those. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the gold like Easter time maybe. I don't know. I know they'll be good for the holidays, but I wanted to get those. Then I did a little restock of stuff for my medicine cabinet. I love these cold packs. I talked about them last year. They're $1.25. When our air conditioner didn't work, and we were waiting for a part to come in last year, and it was the dead of summer. I am not kidding you. There was paint peeling off like my railing because it got so humid in my house. It was horrible. But these were, and then we ended up getting a portable air conditioner just to cool off one room, and then we're all hunkered down in one room. But these were really, really good. Like, they really came in handy. Like, they got cold and they were nice to put on you and cool you off. So, and they're also good if you have an injury. So I restocked with those. Then I love their, antibacterial wipes. Got another pack of these. These are the peach ones. I like these hand wipes. They're good to have. Also, always restocking my face wipes. You know, I get different kinds just to mix it up a little. Got those. Use those all the time. Needed some Band-Aids, then a little travel size for Band-Aids, got those. Oh, and then all the Christmas stuff was 50% off in my store. I don't know, I assume it'll go higher once there's like less and less. And all I got, it was all thrown in carts, and I just wasn't in the mood to go through the carts. So all I got were these boxes. I think there's 3 in here, right? Yeah, 3 gift boxes. I just got these. I'll put them away for next year. Good size. I always need boxes, and they were half price, so I think they were 75 cents because they were $1.50. Got those. And then a couple of, these are empty, but I'll show you the empty. who are adults love these cereal straws. So this is the empty package of them. Oh, I also got a lidocaine patch. I like these too. These work pretty well. I got these to keep, got one to keep in my medicine cabinet. I always like to keep a couple. Then this was in the Easter section. I already took the label off. This was $3, so it was a higher priced item. But it's a battery operated candle. And I thought this matches my bathroom, and I thought it'd be cute in my bathroom. Especially now with the kittens, I'm so nervous to have any kind of candles right now because they are, like I said, just everywhere. So usually, especially if I have company, I'll light a candle in the bathroom and I'll leave it going, while I have company the whole night or day, usually night if I have people over at night. But I feel better with this. But I can't show it to you yet because it's AAA batteries and I didn't realize that and I don't have any. So I think it takes 3 AAAs. So I just ordered them from Amazon. So you'll see it glowing one day. And then for Valentine's Day, just got a couple of things because honestly, I mean, maybe I'm not ready. I'm not in the mood to do Valentine's Day. I feel like we just finished Christmas. So I got this little box for a little gift. They had a lot of boxes. I'm sure I took some video and I'll show you. And then I thought this was cute. This was $3. This was in the plus section and it's a 6-foot garland. And you can see on top what the garland looks like. It's red, pink, and white envelopes with little hearts. I thought that was really cute. So that's all I got. That's all I got from Dollar Tree. But moving on and talking about, I'm so sorry, my nose is so itchy. Moving on and talking about budgeting and things, that you can do this year. So every year I like to start with a nice clean slate. I write down all the money I owe, bills, credit cards, whatever. And then I like to just try to make decisions on the things I really want to focus on because you can't focus on everything. If you do, you're just going to drive yourself crazy. I mean, there's a lot of different methods. There's the snowball method. There's, Dave Ramsey stuff. Like, you can do your own research and decide what's best for you. But I usually just take 1 or 2 things and I focus on them. And then also what I'm doing, I've done it in the past and I didn't do it this past year in 2025, but I'm going to do my own Christmas account. So years ago, back in the day, there used to be Christmas clubs that you specifically just put money in every week, every pay period, whatever you decided, towards Christmas. And then they mailed you a check. I don't remember when it was, the end of November, near the Christmas season. And you saved all that money and that was your money used for Christmas. So then what I used to do is that I used to just put a specific amount of money every week in my checking account, 25, 30, 40, whatever I could do that week, and put it in my checking account and then add it up. Like, I kept it separate. Like, I'd write it in my book where my budget is, like the week and then the amount. So whatever, what's today? Today is January 5th. So $25. And then at the end, when I was ready to go Christmas shopping, I would subtract what I had saved and I would take that out and use it for Christmas. So I feel like that's something reasonable that you can do. And I'm going to start doing that again this year because I didn't do it last year. And I feel like at the end, especially right before Christmas, I feel like there's just expenses besides gifts that you just didn't anticipate. Maybe the food, and you're going to buy something to bring to someone's house. You're going for a dinner and you want to bring a dessert. I just want to have a reserve of money for Christmas that I can use. Start at whatever you can do, $5 a week, $10 a week. At the end of the year, when you're ready to go shopping and you're ready for the holidays, it's still going to be something towards it. So I always did that. And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't do it last year, but I definitely have revamped that again. I'm going to do a pantry challenge, which I see a lot of people doing now, where you just go in through your pantry and you're just making whatever you have in there. And, maybe add a couple of things here and there. Like if you have all the ingredients, say for one dish, but you need one item, go get that item, but use up the stuff in your pantry. We buy so much food every week. I think everyone does. And you don't end up using this, you don't end up using that. And then you feel like you run out of a couple of things and you feel like you need more and you go and you restock, but challenge yourself to be creative. There's so many resources online now for recipes, Pinterest. I know there's sites that you can just put in the ingredients you have and they'll create recipes for you. So try that as well. So we do our pantry challenge. We do our saving for Christmas. Another thing that helped, it seems silly, but gratitude journal, or just taking a moment every day to, you don't have to write it down if you don't want to, if you don't want to be that official with it. Just maybe before you go to sleep at night, just lay there as you're drifting off and just think of things that you're grateful for, because there's always something to be grateful for. So that really helps a lot. That really changes your mindset. That really helps to put you in a place of appreciating what you have. So I've been doing that. I've been doing that for a while now, and it does help. It really does. So we do that. And then in terms of organization, take it at your own pace. I mean, there's all these videos out now. There's all these articles. There's just, that you're going to organize your life and clean your house all in the month of January. January is a depressing month. Like January, we just gotten through the holidays. In a lot of parts of the country, it's gray, it's bleary, it's bleary. I made up a new, bleary? Is that a word? Dreary. Bleak. I tried to say bleak and dreary at the same time. I got bleary. It's bleak and dreary. And, you want to take care of yourself too. So just pick a little project. I mean, clean out a little spot. It will make you feel really good. Even if just you clean out your nightstand, clean out one little closet, like just one thing at a time. Go at your own pace. Do your research online. There's so many ways to organize and get things, the way you want them without spending a lot of money. You don't have to go out. I think one of the biggest things we've been sold is that you need all these new gadgets and bins and containers to be organized. You can take boxes. We all got a lot of boxes over Christmas, I'm sure. You could take boxes. You could get the wallpaper from Dollar Tree, and you can use that wallpaper on the outsides and use those boxes for storage. And they would all match and be cohesive and look really nice. And that will cost you hardly anything. You already have the boxes, and the wallpaper sheets are $1.25. So do that. Just take it at your own pace. And then my final thing, which I think is honestly the most important thing in terms of organizing and feeling good in your home, is cleaning. I know it sounds silly, but we want to organize things and do it. There's nothing that takes the place of a clean home. And that's not to say that, you're not clean and I'm not clean, but it's just decluttering. And I don't mean going on this huge mission and decluttering everything in your house. Like I said, one space at a time. Your surfaces, like your counter in your kitchen, your table in your kitchen or your dining room, your dresser in your bedroom, as I'm looking at my dresser in my bedroom, which has a lot of stuff on it. Just one space at a time, and just cleaning it, getting rid of stuff you don't need. We all have too much stuff. So this year I want to focus on what I've always been doing for you guys. I know you guys love to see the shops and the hauls, and I do still want to do that because I do love shopping, but I think I myself want to be more intentional with it. That's up to you, whatever works for you. But even in the dollar store, like you used to go into the dollar store and throw anything you wanted in the cart because it was $1. So you didn't really think about it. You're like, oh, $1. And you got to the register and you had 10 items and it was $10 plus tax. But now you don't know. Now things are $1.25, $1.50, like the plus section, like this was $3, which I knew when I bought it, this was $3. And like I said, and I don't know what they're doing now with these kinds of price tags. I don't know what that is. That's not like a Dollar Tree price tag. But, you can just pick and choose what you do and be intentional in what you buy. I've been reading all these studies, and buying stuff only makes us happy in the moment. It ends quickly. So you get that dopamine hit, and then that's it. You move on. You move on to something else. So my goal is to be a lot more intentional this year for my purchases. So if you want to join me with that, great. If you don't want to, if that's not what you want to do, that's great too. I'm still going to go to stores, still going to show you what they have. And I hope you enjoy that. And I hope you stay along, with me for the ride. I hope it to be a good year. I would love it to be a good year. And I think that's it. I think I'm off my soapbox now. I think that's it for the day. I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed listening to me babble. And I hope you come back and listen to me some more. And like I always say, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.